Nollywood is filled with some famous and notable actresses that are starred in numerous movies. However, most of them didn't actually start behind the camera, but did something else differently before becoming movie stars. In this video, we'll look at 20 actresses and the work they did before becoming famous. Starting our list at number 20 is Mercy Johnson, a household name in Nollywood known for her versatility and powerful performances. With movies like Do Maybe the Dirty Girl and The Maid, she solidified her personality as one of the top actresses in Nigeria. Her ability to fully embody the character she plays is unmatched. But what makes her story even more inspiring is her background before the bright lights of Nollywood. Before fame knocked on her door, Mercy Johnson had a tough upbringing. She didn't start life with a silver spoon and even worked as a housemaid to help support her family. Yes, a featured Nollywood superstar was once scrubbing floors and doing house chores for a living. Mercy has never shied away from talking about her humble beginnings, emphasizing how they shaped her work ethic and resilience. It's no wonder that she brings so much authenticity to her roles, especially when portraying characters facing adversity. Her rise from housemaid to one of the most recognized faces in Nollywood is nothing short of inspiring.
Growing up was tough. We got what we didn't get everything we wanted, but we got what we needed. You know, it was more or less like a scale of preference where the most important things you need are provided for you, and then things you just want out of extravagancy you don't get. You know, growing up was it was a learning process. Growing up was a process that, you know, has gotten me this far to who I am today.
At number 19, Inidima Okoji, who has been lighting up our screen with roles in Namas Wahala and Battleground. Known for her fashion-forward style and strong acting chops, she gave out a niche as one of Nollywood's most promising stars. But before the glitz and glamour, Ini was crunching numbers and analyzing financial portfolios as an investment banker. Yes, before Ini decided to pursue her passion for acting, she was in the world of finance. She had a stable career path, working as an investment banker at a major firm, but something was missing. Ini has said in interviews that she always had a deep love for acting, but felt pressure to follow a more traditional career path at first. However, her heart eventually led her back to her true calling, and she made the brave decision to leave banking and attend acting school. Looking at her flourishing career now, it's clear she made the right decision.
A lot of people want to be, they don't value, should I say, what's the word now? People want to be recognized for what is already established. Nobody wants to give the up-and-comer a chance. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to work with, oh, who's that big face that is selling and everything. So that's been the challenging thing, but I don't even try and pay attention to that. Nothing can hold me down. So I'll keep working until my name Inidima Okoji is on everyone's lips.
At number 18, we have the ever-loving Adewale Etomi, whose performance in The Wedding Party launched her into Nollywood stardom, making her one of the most beloved actresses of our generation. With her grace, beauty, and undeniable talent, she has a way of making every role she plays seem effortless. But did you know that before all this, Adewale was working a regular job in the UK? Yeah, before she became a Nollywood's queen, Adewale worked as a clerk in a fashion department of a UK supermarket. She shared stories about how she worked there while juggling school and auditions, and it's evident that her journey wasn't an easy one. She had a natural 9-to-5 job before becoming the Adewale we knew. Adewale's determination and drive helped her transition from a modest job to acting school, where she honed her skills before coming back to Nigeria and breaking into Nollywood. Her story is a testament to the fact that no dream is too big, no matter where you start.
And I was like, I really don't want to do this. Like I was thriving with drama in school. So I was like, I really don't want to do this. I actually want to act. So we had to sum up courage, and the guidance counselor called my mom. So we had this meeting where I was like, Mommy, it's actually acting I want to do. Imagine telling an African woman that you want to be an actress. And it was actually quite amazing because my mom took it so well. She pushed me, she was behind me 100%. If not for my mother, I would not be acting. I'll probably be in some hospital somewhere. Like, doctors, you're amazing, but I would have probably hated my life. So she really helped me with that. And then after that meeting with her, I enrolled to do the National Diploma for Performing Arts, and I did physical theatre, musical theatre, performing arts. Did that for 2 years, graduated with distinctions, went on to university, did drama and performance. So from that very moment, I almost believe as though that's where my acting life started. If not for that moment, if not for failing that subject, I probably won't be here. I'll probably just be like, oh, I have to make Momsi happy, I have to make Popsi happy, do what they want. But everything led up to that moment, and I would not trade that moment in for anything else in life. Definitely not.
Next up, we have Uche Secondus. Is known for her intense, deeply emotional roles in movies like Reloaded and Mr. and Mrs. She's one of those actresses who can bring you to tears with just a glance. But before she was tugging at our heartstring on screen, Uche was part of the corporate world working as a banker. That's right. Before becoming a critical acclaimed actress, she worked in a bank dealing with clients and financial statements. While the corporate life might seem a far cry from the emotional role she's known for, she has spoken about her time in banking, taught hard discipline and attention to detail, skills that no doubt helped her craft the complex character she portrays today. Eventually, her passion for acting took over and she left banking behind to pursue her dream. Now she's one of Nollywood's most respected actresses.
As human beings, it's really tough to wait in gratitude. So it requires a lot of training. It requires a lot of appreciation for the fact that you're alive to even wait. Because we forget that life itself is a gift. So we forget that waking up in the morning is a gift. We forget that the rain is a gift. We forget the sun is a gift. We forget so many things. So we get desperate. We want things to happen in our own time, immediately. So experience in life has taught me that you can wait and smile through it all. And you're not smiling because you want people to think you're happy. You have to find, I always say, find your happy.
Next up at number 16, we have the beautiful Rosemary Wily, widely known for her roles in Nneka, the Pretty Serpent, and Alaye. She's steadily building her career in Nollywood. While she's relatively new to the acting scene, compared to some of the other actresses on this list, her journey is no less fascinating. Before she decided to become an actress, Rosemary had a successful career as a model. In fact, Rosemary first got her foot in the door of the entertainment industry through modeling. She worked runways, posed for magazine covers, and even worked on several fashion campaigns. Her modeling career helped her develop the pose and confidence that have now become part of her signature style on screen. Transitioning from modeling to acting wasn't a huge leap for her, but it did require some serious dedication. Now she's making waves in Nollywood, and it's clear that her time in front of the camera as a model prepared her well for her new role as an actress. Next up at number 15, we have another beautiful actress, Uche Montana, who burst onto the Nollywood scene with her role in the 2023 hit movies A Weekend to Forget, where her acting chops caught everyone's attention as one of the lead actresses. She's one of Nollywood's rising stars, known for her relatable and natural performances. But before stepping into the spotlight, Uche had a completely different part in mind. She was a lawyer. Way before she was on set, Uche was in courtrooms, drafting legal documents and representing clients. She studied law and even practiced for a while, but her passion for acting eventually won out. Uche has spoken about how law shaping her critical thinking and discipline, which have been helpful as she navigates her career. It's clear she wasn't just a beauty with a law degree, she had the brains and grit to succeed. Her decision to trade legal beefs for scripts might have been bold, but looking at her growing success in Nollywood, it was definitely the right move.
Who you would never have thought would mention your name somewhere, and they'll just be like, okay, send her an email and let's see. And that was how I got to know about Hush Audition, and I went for it. And I got the role.
Moving on to number 14 now, we have Stephanie Bassi, known for her role in Monalisa and Perfect 4. Is another Nollywood actress whose journey didn't start in acting. Before becoming a screen diva, Stephania was strutting her stuff as a model. In fact, she started her career in front of the camera, but in a very different way. Modeling was her first taste of entertainment industry. She worked on various campaigns and graced the runway for some major designers. Her experience in the fashion world gave her a deep understanding of how to present herself, which transitions smoothly into acting. Modeling isn't just about looking good, it's about conveying emotions, which probably helped her ease into dramatic roles when she switched careers. She was one of the number of new stars that was brought into Nollywood by Ruth Kadiri, and she may have left the runway behind, but her ability to command attention stayed with her, as she mostly plays lead role in most of her films. Next up at number 13, we have the legend Ngozi Ezeonu, who is practically Nollywood royalty, best known for her role in Living in in Bondage, where she played a pivotal role in shaping the Nigerian movie industry as we know it. Over the years, she's become one of the go-to actresses for motherly roles, and her grace on screen is unmatched. But before she became one of Nollywood's most revered actresses, Ngozi was a journalist. That's right, before entertaining us on the big screen, she was reporting the news and covering stories as a journalist. Ngozi works as a journalist in various capacities in Lagos radio stations, gaining a unique perspective on life that she has said help her develop some of the characters she plays. Her attention to detail and her storytelling ability were honed during her year in journalism, and these skills have served her well in Nollywood. The transition from journalism to acting might seem like a big leap, but Ngozi made it look easy. Today, she's known not only for her acting, but for her ability to bring depth and authenticity to every role she takes on. Next up at number 12, we have Kate Henshaw, who is another Nollywood legend, and her performances in films like Stronger Than Pain and The Meeting have earned her multiple awards. She's known for her energy, charisma, and the way she fully commits to every role. However, before the fame, Kate wasn't anywhere near the entertainment industry. She was in the lab working as a medical microbiologist. Kate's career path started in the sciences. She works as a medical microbiologist at Bari State General Hospital, handling research and laboratory work. Her work was serious and technical, requiring a lot of attention to detail and precision. While the shift from studying microorganisms to studying scripts might seem unusual, Kate's focus and determination stayed consistent. She has said in interviews that the discipline she learned in the medical field helped her immensely when she decided to pursue acting. Even though she left her lab coat behind, Kate's dedication to her craft remains her most definitely trait in Nollywood. She also touched modeling before fully embracing her talent as an actress, and it was a good decision. Erica Nlewedim's fame skyrocketed after her appearance on Big Brother Naija and hit movies like A Weekend to Forget. However, Erica's journey into the world of entertainment didn't start in acting. It started in modeling like many numerous other film stars. Before becoming a household name, Erica worked as a model, walking runways and appearing in several commercial campaigns. Modeling gave her confidence and exposure that eventually led her to acting and reality TV. It also helped her build a fan base that only grew after her stint on Big Brother Naija Lockdown Edition. She was bold and her fans loved her for it. Now she's balancing acting, brand endorsement, and a thriving social media presence, but her roots in modeling are still very much a part of who she is. In the top 10 now, we have Funke Akindele, a name that is synonymous with Nigerian comedy, especially with her iconic role in Jennifer, a movie that skyrocketed her to fame and later spun into the popular TV series Jennifer's Diary. Her portrayal of the quirky, unrefined but lovable character Jennifer remains one of Nollywood's most unforgettable performances. But did you know that before she became one of Nigeria's biggest comedy stars, Funke was on track to becoming a lawyer? Yes, Funke Akindele originally studied law, earned her law degree from University of Lagos with the intention of practicing as a lawyer, following the footsteps of many Nigerians who chose the respectable career path. However, it didn't take long for her to realize that the courtroom wasn't her stage. Funke has always been drawn to the act, and after some soul searching, she made a bold decision to switch to acting. Though she didn't practice law for long, she has said that her legal training has helped her navigate the business side of Nollywood, from negotiating contracts to managing her own production company, Scene One Production. It's safe to say that her switch from law to acting was a winning decision. At number 9, we have the famous Uche Nnaji, who is one of Nollywood's top producers today. But Uche Nnaji's journey from becoming a powerhouse in Nollywood started from a much different place. Working behind the scene as a costume designer before she started producing, Uche was responsible for dressing some of Nollywood's biggest stars in their movie roles. She designed costumes for a wide range of films, helping actors truly embody their characters. This behind the scene work allowed her to understand the intricacy of filmmaking, which eventually inspired her to venture into production. At number 8, we have ITI Do, one of Nollywood's most versatile actresses. With over 100 films to her name, Ini has earned her spot as one of Nollywood's leading ladies. But before she became a movie star, Ini was working in a completely different industry, hospitality. Before stepping into the world of acting, Ini Do worked in the hospitality sector, where she learned the ins and outs of customer service in hotels, event management, and the importance of detail-oriented work. She was involved in managing events and ensuring that guests had a great experience, skill that would later come in handy on movie sets, where managing time, people and situations are key. Even after she became famous, she ventured into the hotel business. Diving deeper to number 7 now, we see Razi Dominic, a Nollywood superstar for over 2 decades. She's one of the industry's most respected actresses, known for her elegance, versatility, and powerful performances. However, it didn't start behind the camera for Rita, as her career in public relations had her interacting with the media, organizing events, and managing communication strategies for brandings. She worked in a corporate setting, handling press releases and dealing with the public. Working in PR gave Rita a strong understanding of how to present herself and build a public persona, which has been a key factor in her long-lasting success in Nollywood. And today, she's not just an actress but also a producer. At number 6, ITI Do is celebrated for her strong, no-nonsense roles in films as well as popular TV shows. Known for her elegance and commanding presence on screen, ITI has become one of Nollywood's most respected actresses. However, her journey to the top didn't start in acting. It started in a much humbler place, working as a hairdresser, but it was a very brief spell as she wanted to develop her hand skill. She was a graduate of mass communication, and it didn't take time for her to implement her talents in the Nollywood industry. Into the top 5 now, kindly hit the subscribe button and like this video. We have Omotola Jalade Akanyinde, who is easily one of Nollywood's most legendary actresses. She starred in over 300 films and he had the nickname Omo Sexy. But before she became the Nollywood's queen we all know today, Omotola started her career as a model. Omotola's journey into acting began by accident. She initially wanted to pursue a career in modeling.
It's like you would do well as a model, you know. And so I went with him and I got a job as a model, luckily, and was already making waves in the industry. She worked with top photographers, becoming a familiar face in Nigerian's fashion scene. It was her pose, beauty, and charm in front of the camera that caught the attention of film producers, and the rest, as they say, is history. Next up at number 4, we have the ever young and elegant Genevieve Nnaji, who is often referred to as the Julia Roberts of Africa for her incredible versatility and talent. Since she debuted, she has become one of Nollywood's most celebrated actresses. But Genevieve had her hands in the world of fashion before becoming a Nollywood star.
I pretty much launched the desire to go into fashion. You see, I introduced myself as a designer to the public. It's something I've been doing since I was 7, since primary school. Right. But nobody knows that side of me. So it was like, I can do this. So it was a mild introduction of what I have planned. Imagine if that didn't happen, I just came out with this. I think we'll be asking way too many questions now.
Yeah. You think you're good enough as a designer? You're just banking on your name, on your popularity to sell the clothes?
I'm banking on everything. Yeah.
Are you a good designer?
Very. Thank you.
Are you wearing your stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you on this side.
Okay.
Before stepping into acting, Genevieve dabbled into fashion design. She always had a flair for creativity, and an eye for style and aesthetics led her to pursue fashion as a career path. She wasn't just designing clothes for fun, she was serious about it and even had her own collection at one point, something that she carried on as she became a star. She even touched modeling and has featured in several commercials and as the face of various products. At number 3, we have Monalisa Chinda, one of the industry's most loved actresses and one of the good number of successful models who ventured into acting. She modeled for various brands and appeared in numerous print ads, which gave her early exposure to the entertainment industry. Modeling opened the doors for her in Nollywood, and her striking looks and natural camera presence caught the attention of movie producers. At number 2, we have the beautiful Stella Oduah. Before diving into acting, Stella worked as a singer and backup audio artist. She sang jingles for various radio and TV commercials and provided background vocals for other artists in recording studios. Her musical background wasn't just a side hustle, it was her main gig for quite some time, and she was pretty good at it.
Ibu Alpha Omega Ani Nine Naja Gema.
In fact, many Nollywood fans know that Stella initially pursued a career in the music before acting took over. Music has remained an integral part of her life, and she's even released a few singles over the years. Finally, at number 1, we have Adewale Abraham, who is currently one of Nollywood's biggest stars. Her rise to fame has been great, with Adewale establishing herself not only as a talented actress, but also as a filmmaker and producer. But before she became one of Nollywood's box office queen, Adewale was all about the hustle. Before fame, Adewale ran several small businesses, from selling makeup and household items to running a boutique. She's often spoken about how she had to hustle hard to make ends meet before she found her footing in Nollywood. Her entrepreneurial spirit kept her going as she continues her business experience with teaching her how to manage money, negotiate deals, and understand people, a skill that has proven invaluable in the film industry. So if you enjoyed the video, kindly hit the subscribe button and like, then click on the end screen on your left to watch the top 20 Nollywood richest actors.